Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Pattaya, Thailand, and I got to tell you, whoa, we got sunshine. Nice today. Looks beautiful out there today. Actually, got some blue water here in Pattaya. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Pretty interesting stuff yesterday around the charting world. Charts pretty nice. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Wow, what is going on with news today? Um, so this is a weird news day. Okay. Bank of England's Governor Carney speaks today. I think this is already done already. These people have already spoken. Uh, the Kiwi had some data come out, trade balance year on year, month on month, and I don't have a chart up with the Kiwi at the moment, so we'll see that when we get to it. Um, Coming up, we've got wow, was this today or what? With all these indexes, that's usually on a Monday. Hey, it's an OPEC meeting today. You think? Oh my goodness, I don't know. I think I think Saudi Arabia is sort of like in a little bit of a tussle here at $50 a barrel. Yeah. What else we got? France has job seekers total. We got an FOMC person jabbing at the jaws. CB consumer confidence out of the States. Um, wow, pretty light day coming out today. Don't see a lot. I guess OPEC is probably the one that we'll have to really keep a good eye on and watch that. Earlier, like I said, Aussie had some news, imports, exports, all within. The only thing that had bad was trade balance month on month. October was negative, so that's really about it, my friends. And I guess Carney spoke yesterday. Anything going on with the pound? No, still sideways. How's everybody doing? All right. It's a Tuesday. Wow, 27th already. Can you believe? Last week of November. Woohoo! 2018 just flew. Going quick, going quick. All right, let's see what happened in New York yesterday. I was in the U.S. session myself. Crude, blah, 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 blah. Came down, and apparently, it was up like 70 cents at the bell of the New York Open yesterday. Looks like it continued to the upside. Just came down a little bit, and now we're showing a green candle for today. So crude's looking okay. Dollar index is great, 97.05. Can't beat that. 97.05 on the dollar index. Gold was up at the beginning of the U.S. session, and now it's just doing absolutely nothing. Pretty much coming back down again sideways. Nothing going on there. The VIX, yeah, the VIX is at 18. Now we're still above that. I like 12 as a guide, but we're going to see this continue. I think to dip in the next 2.5 weeks, and then it's really going to dip when we get into the holiday season. Just on a side note, on the holidays, my last show will be on December 15th.
It's 7 hours.
Hey, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. 1900 hours on Wall Street on a Monday night. Yeah, scheduling note, December 15th will be my last video, and we'll be back on January 3rd. It's actually the only holiday I take all year, but trading is really pretty slow and ugly, so I thought the summers was bad. Yeah, wait till you see the holidays. Yeah, it's pretty slow. The ESs had a little bit of an uptick yesterday, but it looks like on this wick had a nice uptick and then slid back down again. I guess this uptick was all about Amazon. So Amazon just really blew it out, and their Cyber Monday and all that good stuff. So Apple's, I don't have Apple up here, but Apple took a hit. Let me see if I got Apple really quick here. Apple took a hit. It was like 25% off its highs yesterday. Yeah, you can see here, Apple took a hit here, right? Basically went from that 190 area, it's all the way down to 174.62 on Apple. Now, if you go back 2 weeks ago, it was at 216. Go back farther than that, it was at 233.47 was the high, as you can see marked on the chart. So Apple has taken a hit. I guess their iPhone 10R and 10X is not working out too well. From what I hear, they're going back to the iPhone 10. Which they said was only one deal, one shot. Then, well, guess what? It's coming back because the R and the S is not selling. So yeah, just these are side notes. Hey, the Euro 6C. What does William say? Just keep selling the Euro, folks. Sell the Euro. Now we've got 2 down days here. Starting today off with a red candle. Just keep selling. It's currently now at 1.1348. So 1.1350 is where the Euro futures is. That's the Euro futures. All right, that's what's going on in the U.S. I'd watch oil. I don't see a long, unless you're scalping, I don't see any long trades here on oil. This just continues to look like it wants to get to the downside. There's nothing to do there. So just keep an eye on that. And come on, dollar. Keep staying strong. All right, let's get to the charts. I have not looked at any charts this morning. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit late today. We talked about yesterday about it coming up and having 2 trades. Well, the up move really worked very nicely and continued to the upside. We are now sideways. Now we want this to come down. It's got a problem here, though. It's got the 200 with pointing to the upside and a 55 exponential moving average. So we'll see if this can break through this and continue to the downside. Now you're looking at this 128.50 area. Oh, I was going to get rid of that, right? Let's do that now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we were looking at this 128.50 area to get in this trade. So we'll keep looking at that. I'll take profit at 128.10, 15. I'm still in there. I like this trade. We're going to keep it on the plan and see what happens. So yeah, I almost shot this this little bad boy out of here. So you know what? We can remove that fib. I don't think we need that there anymore. Looking good. Now just remember, I like the 10 on top of price, as you know. Just remember, this can really take a really swift move to the upside here, right? This can give us a jolt here. So I wouldn't be jumping in this quick. I'd make sure we get somewhat of confirmation. Or maybe I didn't want to take that line up, but that's okay. There we go. A little resistance area there that we'll watch for. So this can go up to this 129 area. Maybe we'll get a bounce from there, but it can bounce from this 200 and this 55 mixed together here. It looks sloppy, doesn't it? This looks pretty sloppy. Yeah, not good looking. Let's look at the old beast, the old pound yen. Not really doing much, pretty much sideways. This was yesterday, right? Not really doing a lot here. The problem with taking the short here, which is what, if you looked at this chart, you'd say, well, that's what we'd want to do is take the short. I got this 55 to contend with. But, we got an open space here and an open space here. This might come down okay. You could probably trade this down to the 200. And that looks like that's going to hit you at, 140, 145. Yeah, This doesn't look real. We're at 145.38. Nah. That means you're going to get in there probably at 145.25. We want to close below that 55, right? There's not a lot of pips there, folks. If you're gonna, if you're gonna do it, you can scalp that for 20 pips, 18 pips, something like that. I wouldn't leave you charts though, not on the pound yen. But really nothing there that I like. Really nothing there that I'm jumping up and down about and saying I got to do that. That's for sure. So let's see what happens now. Let's see what our New Zealand dollar is doing. It took a plunge to the downside. This looks like this worked out yesterday. We talked about this and this going over that overshoot, right? We wanted the 618. I said watch the overshoot of the 200. Did exactly that. Absolutely beautiful. What is this pattern? Big green candle, indecision candle, decision candle at resistance. We call that an evening star, and that's a reversal candlestick pattern, and it actually did very nice. Absolutely did very nice. Yeah. What are you going to do here? Well, we're at 67.74. 67.74. No, I don't like it. No. We got some issues here. Yeah, we got some issues here. You're going to have a battle at that 618 at 0.6795. Then you got the 6,800 right at the 200. So, the trade is probably the double zeros at 6,800 and take it back to the downside. I mean, we can absolutely see that this chart is bearish. It's been bearish forever. But we're going to wait for this to come back to the downside. This fib is still valid. We'll keep the fib there, see what happens here. But there's a good chance it's just going to continue to the downside. And if that happens, you can take your shot, right? Take your shot. Where are you going to put your stop? Well, 67.95. Put your stop if you want to get in there. You're going to risk 20 pips, 23 pips, and see if you can get this and take this to the downside. I wouldn't do it right now, right? We're at support. Let it break the support area. Let it break below that, and see what we can do. Maybe take it down from here. Not my style, but I don't think that's a bad trade idea. We're at support. We'd want it to break it and then retest it. So something looking like this. So, yeah, it's really weird not having that X's, but that's okay. Right? So there's support here. You'd want this to come below it, retest it, and then take it to the downside is what you'd want to see here. I don't know if this is going to break below. Let's see what happens. Or we're going to get a bullish candlestick formation. The 10 EMA is going to go underneath price, and we can scalp this up to the 55 or the 200. Like, these aren't long-term trades, right? We're not going to be in these a long time. These are quick. We're only looking at 20, 30 pips here. So we'll see. Got a lot of Forex junk here, folks. A lot of stuff here, a lot of fib levels here. So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye. Let's just look at the dollar yen. What's going on here? Yep, this is the dollar. The dollar's at 67 on dollar index. This is just moving up really nicely. It's come back down. I don't trade this, as I've told you all before. I don't trade the dollar yen. I use it as a tool. And, technically, this is really a nice short, but I'd want to long this because I think the dollar's going to stay strong, right? I think the dollar's going to stay strong. So being that my bias is I want to long this, I'm going to take that little bad boy there. We're going to fib this over to here. Alrighty. So maybe we come down to the 50% at 113.40 and look for this to go back up, or it's going to go to the 382 somewhere in there, and we can head it back to the upside. Like I said, I'm not looking to short this. I'm looking to buy this. I think dollar is going to get strong, and yeah, somewhere in there, about the 50% area, we could take this to the upside. Alrighty, look at the angle and separation on the 55 and the 200 pointing upwards. Yeah, I don't want to buy this. This looks like a good buy trade to me. on the dollar yen. Let's being we talk about oil. Let's just take a look at our good friend the dollar CAD. What's going on there? Well, first thing we do is get rid of that. Get rid of that fib. Oh man. This is a lot of junk here, folks. This is a lot of junk here. I don't want to be selling this, right? We can get rid of that. Come on, go away. I don't want to be selling this here. This is a mess here with this Forex junk, right? So we're currently at 32.53, 32.80. Yeah, 32.80. 32.80 looks like the spot for me. All right, 32.80. Take that down. Get back to this area. You're at least 20 pips in. We got some, we could stick some in the pip bank, get break even +5 or something like that. See if we can get through this mess. But that's where I would look to. Hey, listen, if it goes higher than that, that's great. If it gets to that 3,300, that's even better, right? And then we'll short it from there. But yeah. But again, oil is weak, the dollar is strong. You would think this. You would think this pair would be up here somewhere, right? You'd think that the dollar would be the strong part of this currency pair, and the CAD would be weak because of oil, and it's just not. It's not responding at all. It's just hanging out in this range, sideways range here. So, I say, Yeah, it's in this box here, and it just doesn't look appetizing. No trade. No trade. What was his name? Gosh. When I was moderating for FXI, what was his name? He used to go, that's a no trade zone. No trade zone. I can't remember his name. Wow. Somebody will tell me, I'm sure, who remembers him. What else we got to look at? Oh, yeah, we'll take a look at pound dollar. Wow, that's yeah. It really did bounce off that trend line a couple times, huh? But we can get rid of all this. We're just going to remove all these drawing tools. Man, what are you going to do here, right? Well, the pound surely isn't strong. I think the news that I read yesterday with Brexit that, the 27 countries in the Eurozone have agreed to the Brexit. Now it needs to go to Parliament. I think they're making headway, so we might be seeing some reversal moves on this pound. I don't know when that Parliament vote is. I did read that Prime Minister May is going on a 2-week tour to convince that this thing gets passed to Parliament. So I think that's what's going on, and if that happens, I think we're going to see the pound get some grip, right? I think yesterday's news, it was headlines here in Thailand, and so if that is the situation, and all 27 countries agreed to this new Brexit package, I think you're going to see some strength in the pound, for sure. No trade here, though. I don't see anything here. Unless this dumps down really bad and we want to sell it. But then you got this left of the chart. Again, no trades. Well, that's it for me, folks. It's a Tuesday. Looking good. Looking good. We got, some opportunities here. Just keep an eye on your charts. And yeah, looks all right. Looks okay. Everything's up. If you take a look on the right side, S&P's up, Nasdaq's up, Dow's up, small cap 2000's up. The FTSE's up, the DAX is up, everybody's up. So don't tell me it's a bearish market. Traders, thanks so much for being with me. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard, and we will catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, have a great trading day. See you later now. Bye-bye.